It's time for lunch money with Gina Savage and Christy Miller. We are your new daytime comedy talk show.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Lunch Money. We are your noon daytime comedy talk show. I'm Gina Savage, and I'm your host, joined with your host, Christy Miller.
Yes! Happy April.
Can we call it happy? I don't
know. No, it's not. It's really not.
Freaking shit show out there.
Oh my God.
You know?
Well, first of all, thanks for tuning in, you guys. We love all three of you that watch us.
It's dwindling.
I know, we're slacking.
It's dwindling.
I just want to say before we get started, being Catholic, the Pope is gone. And JD Vance killed him. Oh, where's my thing?
It's kind of weird that, he was one of the last people to see the Pope.
Have you seen the meme that says, fuck, marry, kill? It shows a couch, his wife, and the Pope.
Oh my God. Jesus. And speaking of, you know what? I'm gonna bring it up now. Speaking of Jesus, they feel like they have discovered the Son of God's corpse. Yeah.
What happened?
Some guy claims that
I am the Son of God's corpse. What is this, a B horror flick?
Jesus Christ's body found, experts say, Son of God's corpse is hidden in giant chamber under the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. Everything's under there. Everything's under the...
Hey, are my keys under there?
Everything is under the freaking...
Hoffa's under there, you know?
Hoffa's under the... That's hilarious. Hoffa's under the Giza Pyramid. Yeah. What else is lost?
Me. My mind.
Yeah, where is my mind? Yeah. So anyway, what's this guy's name? Paul Warner. According to
you know what?
Paul Warner.
Every second sock is underneath that pyramid.
It's an accumulation. Jesus' little joke. Yeah. I mean, so anyway, this doctor submitted his paperwork to, who's that Egyptologist guy? I can't remember his name. You know, the one that doesn't let you see what's really there. He's like, I can't even do his accent. I'm not going to show you what we know is there. You know, he's that guy. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah. The guy that won't show you what's really there.
He tells you something, but he won't show you. So is it really there?
It's Jesus' corpse. And also the Ark of the Covenant is there, which I don't believe.
The whole Ark of
the Ark? It's not that. I mean, I don't think it's. I don't know. They tell you how big it is. It's probably there. It could be there.
Leave it to a man to tell you how big it is. It's not as big as they say it is.
God. Jesus, but so anyway, the Pope,
he's there.
He's there. Yeah, I just like that in the article that came from Radar. I love telling my sources. The Radar mag.
She's like the bathroom wall at the Comedy Cellar. Somebody scribbled in crayon.
No, thank goodness nobody does that. But yeah, I mean, it's so funny. I know. That this Radar magazine, whatever, Radar Online.
You know, Radar backwards is radar.
Radar loved.
RADAR.
No, it's
like race car. Yeah.
It's from the 70s.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm dating myself. Holy hell.
Dating yourself? Who else is gonna fuck you?
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna go anywhere today, but we're doing all right. We're okay. We're starting off strong, I think. But
and they're off.
The thing about this is, in the article they kept going, the Son of God's corpse, the Son of God's corpse. I can't compute that.
See, it makes me think of that whole song, Found Pieces of Jesus's Body. It's Jennifer's body, but I just put Jesus in there because I'm current.
Okay. I don't believe he's there, but
Jesus ain't there.
Well, Jesus is everywhere, but he ain't there.
No,
but
he ain't
does.
There. Jesus is not here.
But
Jesus, are you in there? No.
But
go around.
What is omnipresent?
No, aquí.
No, it's not. Crazy. You know what is omnipresent? I'll tell you. News about Gene Hackman and his wife,
Oh,
Barbara
God.
Kawa, or whatever her name.
And Gene Hackman
First of all,
and his wife, the movie star.
it's more popular in death, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Holy Christ, leave the, we don't need to know the state of his place, but, this is the new
On the
thing
next
came out.
episode of Hoarders, Gene Hackman.
Well, that's what they're saying. These are the words. Jarring. It's jarring. It's jarring that an old man and his wife, forget about that he was an actor. An old man and his wife live like,
Yeah, with dementia.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
come on. It's jarring. It's jarring? The fact
That you left them like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
that
like
you
that's
allowed
sorry.
that to happen.
How does that happen?
Yeah, the doctors know Gene Hackman has dementia and he has a heart thing that's monitored. It's got a GPS on it. The doctors are watching it on a map in the office.
Yeah.
Too soon?
I'm just.
Like they know he's
Right.
monitored, like an Akomon, like he's a prisoner. And you guys just allowed them to live like that.
Yeah. And the caretakers or whatever. I don't even know. But it keeps coming out.
No,
Keeps
they're
coming
the
out.
don't
It
care.
just keeps coming out. Keeps coming out every day. Every day. I'm like, what now? What now? More?
More mice?
Yeah.
More mice?
That and again, the publicists for Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck,
Not
Jennifer
this
Garner. I'm just saying, those people every day. Why every day? Every day. All right, let's move on. Oh.
J-Lo, sweet cherry.
So,
Sorry.
let's talk about a celebrity.
Really?
I mean, Kanye. Did you see?
He sucked his cousin's dick for 8 years. I'm done. You know what? I love my cousin, but he's gay. And
I mean, it makes
I'm white trash,
that-
but I wouldn't.
Okay, why do we need to know? It's just controversial. Is that it? It's all
Because he
con-
can't.
Is that
He
it?
needs attention, and he instead of just like putting out music, he has to talk about sucking his cousin's dick for 8 years straight, and his naked wife leaving him, and that his whore wife had his babies, and he didn't want them in the first place, but she tricked him, and I would have gotten away with it too, but that been Kardashian. Kanye's nuts.
The whole thing is crazy, but
Why can't we put him under the
it's
pyramids?
just like,
He's probably down there.
probably, yeah.
We'll lift up the pyramids. There's Kanye going, yo.
Everything's under there.
Yeah, Kanye's mental health is down
The
there.
love of God.
Please put Kanye under a pyramid, please.
Yeah.
Please.
I don't know. It's just, you're waking up to that news. It's finally nice out, right? It's finally nice out. I don't need to know about you sucking your cousin's dick. I'm trying to wake up and have a nice day. Just one nice. God. Wait, it's.
That's why you dropped the
Vanessa
dog out of
Hollingshead.
his name. It's just, yay, I'm sucking dick for 8 years. Yay.
Vanessa Hollingshead paying tribute, paying homage. She has the great joke about the yoga.
Oh, yeah.
She's supposed to be all zen, and then she gets out in the world. Like, I don't know
Right.
She goes,
I
"You're
remember
not gonna ruin my goddamn good day." It's a fucking great joke.
Yeah.
and she's great. I just haven't
We
seen
love-
her in a minute.
I haven't either.
She's really funny.
Yeah. I had her on my my other podcast, Old School, New School Comedy, as one of the last times I was that I was recording out of the comic strip.
Yeah.
And she was like, you're the only person all these years that got me to walk back in these doors again.
Oh.
But it was if you guys can, or if you want to,
Yeah.
if you know her, you should listen to the episode. It's hilarious. And she's just amazing. But just to watch her work through all these years of, Lucian dying and then not being able to go in there afterwards, and then coming back to her husband's club
Right.
and facing all that for the first time.
Yeah.
It was pretty. I was like at the day of, I was like, you sure you want to come? Should we not do this?
Right.
And then she was like, I was going to call and cancel, but she came in. But it was the most amazing episode to watch Vanessa, literally in 45 minutes, just work through all these crazy emotions. But it was beautiful because it wasn't erratic or psycho or
Right.
nothing like the romantic. It was just
Yeah.
she was wow, she was so at peace.
Yeah.
And it was really cool to watch her just become at peace. And she goes, I really needed this.
Yeah. There's a lot of history.
Yeah,
That is-
and she was like, I have not been in here since Lucian died, and I really needed to be in here. And I'm just so happy right now.
Good. I'm glad I mentioned.
yeah. Then I punched her in the face.
You know, then ruined my goddamn good mood.
And then and then we sucked our cousin's dick for 8 years.
Come on. Look, I feel like an SNL sketch. Come on, Kanye. God. You know, and by the way,
The pros and cons of yay.
it's called a sidewalk, not a side. We're in a mood now. It's called a sidewalk, not a side just stop and stare. Sidewalk. I was on my way here. Just fucking move. You're in New York.
Oh my God. So speaking of being on your way here, I'm coming from the gym on the Upper East. And they're working on like the little like police booth there at 59th and Lex or some shit. You know, they're probably remodeling it. So it's all boarded off. So it's like little narrow space. So I pause and wait for the little crew to walk through, and then I take my turn. And right as I'm getting ready to like break from the tiny little narrow path to be on the mainstream, this lady comes barging through this inch, literally between me and the corner of the wall. She had to squeeze in. So I'm walking and I'm like, if you would have just waited 5 seconds for me to literally take 4 steps to get past you so you could have a clear path, just pause for a second. And she had to barrel through. So guess what happens when you barrel through? You get shoulder checked, people. I am heavy artillery, okay? I am the Kool-Aid man when I walk in. And she's all, hey! I just kept walking. Like, bitch, what the fuck did you think? You think you're that skinny? You are way too fat for the Upper East Side, bitch, first of all. Second of all, I should have hit you in the fucking face. I'll be right back.
Third of all, fucking walk.
Yeah,
walk.
just fucking
move. Walk.
Yield, bitch. Yield.
You know what?
Don't suck your cousin's dick.
It all ends with that. Cousin who's hiding under the pyramid.
That's why they snuck down to do it.
In other news,
the corpse of Jesus, the dead son of God, or what the fuck was it again?
So the son of God's corpse is under the pyramid.
Oh my God!
That's what they say.
All right.
So just because you know, we always talk about the MTA. I don't have a murder this week.
No,
but the MTA up until May 4th is letting you take a survey about.
Oh,
like,
I love surveys from the MTA.
Yeah, last year 80,000 people supposedly filled out the survey that said like, oh, on the LIRR and on the Metro North they felt safer. I'm like, oh, clearly not enough people talked about, our regular train lines.
I feel safe on the trains.
I'd like to do something about the smell.
That's part of the ambiance.
Let me just say
ambiance. I got on today with a smelly, stinky, poor homeless person, and the train was busy. And I'm like, y'all are brave. I got off at the next car and got in the next. I can't breathe. God bless. Have your own car. Just give them a car. Yeah, give them a car. Just say, this is the homeless mobile. Let them sleep in there. Let them do what they got to do in there. And then we have the others.
So I went home. It was about 4:30. There were cops. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're on the train, the actual train. There's 4 guys. They're all sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, it doesn't smell good down there. And I know they're doing what they can. But I mean, I would like to take that survey. I'm just letting you guys know. Up until May 4th, you can take a survey. That's my little PSA for...
Take it. I took one.
Yeah.
The last time they did a survey, I took it. How reliable do you say these trains are? I put 0 on all of them.
It reeks down there. And it's all the men's fault. You don't see women, squatting in there. It's all the pee that... not as much as the men.
I saw a woman take a shit in the door, a woman masturbate on the train. I've seen a girl pee on herself. And, that was just my mom.
So glad you're with the jokes today. I'm so glad you have it. I'm so
glad
I have
it?
Bring an A game to my non-game.
A game? I'm fucking Wilkes Barre right now.
Game. My game is under the pyramids.
My game's sucking Kanye's cousin's dick for 8 years.
Gross. All right, so
too soon.
It's just all right, so I don't have a Florida man.
Oh.
But I have a Florida woman.
Ah.
Yes, this woman is accused of posing as an ICE agent. Yes, so she could kidnap her ex-boyfriend's wife and make her suffer the consequences of his actions. Make her suffer the consequences of his actions. Her name, by the way, is LaTrance Battle. LaTrance Battle kidnap.
Now serving LaTrance Battle.
LaTrance Battle.
Like, I want her to be announced at the, when the doormen have to announce the guests. LaTrance Battle.
Coming to the stage.
LaTrance
Battle. Coming to the stage.
LaTrance Battle. Are you sure she used to be a man?
Well, anyway.
Walk like
She
a
went
man,
after
talk like
Marika.
a man. Now she's a woman. Sorry.
That's all right. Marika Seniors was the Marika Seniors. Like these people in their names, honestly. Marika Seniors.
Yeah, they didn't like just make that up at the border when they came in.
She called her at her, got her out of it. Said, like I'm, because she was legitimately trying to get, citizenship, and scared the shit out of her. And then, I know, it's so crazy.
This
is Panama City, Florida, by the way.
Oh well, it's Florida. That's right.
Where anything goes.
If you guys come across a LaTrance Battle, that sounds like a really gothy club kid type of like dance off. Like like we have
LaTrance roast.
Yeah, like we have comedy roasts, and then that's a LaTrance Battle. Like roast battle, they have LaTrance Battle.
Have like headphones on to trance.
Yeah, LaTrance music, and you're battling.
Battle, LaTrance. Ooh, ambient.
LaTrance Battle.
Oh man,
we should start a LaTrance Battle.
We should start a GoFundMe for LaTrance.
We can find that GoFundMe under the pyramids.
I don't know, like how mentally ill, like seriously.
So she just wanted to scare her?
She was making this woman pay for the consequences of her ex-boyfriend, which is this woman's husband. People.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Now she's in a battle for her life.
She's in the jail battle.
She's in a battle of,
battle of the network stars.
All right, where are we? Because I only have like one really good thing.
Good, one good thing. Let's fucking rock.
Here's the one. So the bodega cats.
I love the bodega cats.
We love our bodega kitties.
Oh.
So a number of Instagram accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Bodega Cats of Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
What else? The Bodega Cats of Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
The Bodega Cats of New York. Something called Spirit Shop Cats Show. Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a fundraiser for the bodega cats because a lot of them, even though they're well cared for by their shopkeepers, this is just a fund for them to get like whatever veterinary things that they.
Aww,
it's really nice.
I heard that they were trying to pass a law in New York recently. I was pissed that they were going to try to ban bodega cats.
Yeah.
They can't.
Don't you dare.
There's a bodega cat I see every day when I walk down 2nd Avenue over by 57th. And it's a little bodega, and he's this little cat bed and this little cat tree in the window, and he's always curled up in his bed, or he's like stretching.
That's nice.
And he's adorable.
Why don't we have cats all through the subways? Wouldn't that take care of everything?
No.
They do that in some Arab country, I heard. There's cats everywhere. Like they revere the cats. The cats are everywhere.
Yeah, but they also take care of them. We would not take care of them because we're pieces of shit. America can't even take care of itself. We can't even fucking be nice to human beings, and we're going to take care of feral cats?
And clearly our presence killed the Pope.
It wasn't ours. It was Judy Vance.
Whatever, that's what I mean.
Miss Judy Vance killed the Pope. But this is how gangster, that was my Pope. That was my favorite Pope. He was such a beautiful man. And the fact that his last 5 minutes before he gave the Easter blessing the next day, he spent 5 minutes with Judy Vance and said, "You ain't shit." and you are wrong, and you are the devil, and Judy killed him. I'll be right back. But I love that he waited to stay alive just to tell Judy Vance that he was wrong. I love it. Go ahead, Pope. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. And I will say this, as far as Jesus goes, there's an amazing Jesus played by Ted Neely back in Jesus Christ Superstar. I met Ted Neely. I like it.
Nice. So on that note, I also submitted my resume through LinkedIn to be the next Pope.
Okay.
Popple? Popple, can you hear me? Popple. Hello, Popple.
So good at that. You're so good at that.
Am I though?
Yeah, you are.
Popple.
This is our year, man.
Hello, Poppy.
Hello. On one final note,
Yep.
I know there's some stuff going on in Ocean City, New Jersey right now. I'm just, thoughts and prayers. We say that. We mean that. I don't know what's going to go down, but it's
So what's going on?
It's fires breaking out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, it's Ocean City, so they should have enough water. Sorry, I had to. Come on, it's me. I take horrible things and I have to make fun. That's how I cope.
That's what you...
Without my Pope.
I think that's it. I love you. I'm done.
I love you so much. And we love you here at Lunch Money. And you can tune in every Monday at 12 noon you can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. You can also follow the show on Instagram at Lunch Money Talk Show. And you can also follow the lovely Gina Savage at Savage and the City Pics. See, I made her French. And you can also follow me as an idiot at thenewpope.com. No, I'm kidding. At Christy Miller Comedy on Instagram and everywhere. So please, we're so grateful that you do tune in and watch us and listen to us every week. We see you. I feel like Romper Room. I see Dina. I see Jen.
I see Val.
I see Val. Hi, Val. Val is our executive producer, Val. And she's been roped in. And but we really thank you guys so much for tuning into our nonsense every week. We have a blast and we love you so much. And please don't forget to leave comments, subscribe to the show, follow us, and last but not least, don't forget to share the show. We love you. See you next Monday.
That's our show. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye now.